I have Tybee here. I'm going to show you Tybee's training. So I have a place, a dog bed with a bolstered edge. I'm going to put it down here. Tybee knows when she sees a place that we're going to do some training. And Tybee knows she's always rewarded for getting on her place the first time. Good girl, Tybee, place. Tybee has been taught to lie down by me taking one finger, pointing at her nose, and then pointing at the ground in front of her and asking her to lie down. If I want Tybee to sit from that position, I cup my hand and draw straight up from her nose. Tybee knows hand signals and voice commands. I'll demonstrate again. Point at her nose, point at the ground to ask Tybee to lie down. Cup your hand and draw straight up to ask Tybee to sit. Good girl, Tybee. Tybee has been taught to come to me when she sees a closed fist. That's how I convey to Tybee that I want her to come where I'm at. Tybee knows when she sees a closed fist, her job is to come over, put her nose on my fist, and then sit afterwards. Sitting is the canine equivalent of please, and I don't have to ask her for that portion of the behavior. She just knows it's required. I'm going to reward Tybee for returning to her place like a very good girl, and I'll demonstrate the touch it again. Here's the fist, the puppy, the polite nose bump, and the polite sit afterwards without me asking her to do so. Good girl, Tybee. Tybee has been sleeping in a wire kennel at night. If I wanted her in this wire kennel, I'm going to call her over here, Tybee. Bup, bup, bup. I'm going to pat the bedding, reward her when she's all the way inside. Good girl. And shut the door. Good girl, free puppy. Tybee has always ridden in a plastic kennel in the car. The principle is the same. Open up the door, pat the bedding, reward her when she's all the way inside, and shut the door. Good girl, Tybee, free puppy. Tybee knows to sit during certain circumstances without me asking her to do so, and those include when she sees her collar, an easy walk harness, a leash, a dog bowl, or wants attention. I'm going to demonstrate that by showing Tybee an easy walk harness. Wait for her to come over and do the appropriate behavior. Very nice, Tybee. Once she comes over and sits politely without me asking her to do so, I can slip the harness over her head. The rule is when I have a collar, a leash, or a harness, Tybee has to sit close enough to me that I don't move my feet. Because if I have to take one step towards Tybee today, tomorrow I'm going to be taking 2 steps, and by the end of the week I'm going to be chasing a little puppy named Tybee around the house. So if she doesn't sit close enough to you, you can make a little kissy noise. That reminds Tybee to move closer. And you also want to remember to work with Tybee in a small area with less distractions in the beginning. But that young lady was absolutely perfect. And the last thing that Tybee knows when she sees a dog bowl, if she wants the contents of that bowl, there's a behavior she must provide. Show Tybee the bowl. Wait for her to sit politely without me asking her to do so. And then I can reward Tybee with the contents of the bowl. There she is, your very sweet and gentle girl, Tybee.